I
about.
have the same
Are you
story.
still friends with Courtney? Are you still
Yeah,
friends with? This
because
is like,
you sat
hold
up
on,
on a
girl.
panel
This is
about
the
me,
fourth
Jamie.
time that I'm telling you.
Do you know me, Jamie?
No, no, I don't know
You
you,
don't know me, but you sat up on a call out live about me, talking about me.
girl. I never talked about you,
You never
Spooky.
talked about me?
Never talked about you.
Hmm.
Courtney talked about you, and it's funny how
Yeah.
my man had to
And
read
then
me a
you know what
DM
you
that you
said?
sent him.
You know what you
Hold
said
on,
during that
girl.
live?
You said that Courtney called your black boyfriend a monkey
Yeah, and
at
guess
the
what you
time.
said?
You said I never called him a monkey, bitch. I don't
No,
even know
guess what
you.
you said when she said that stuff.
Okay, but
Do you
can
want to hear
we
it
Well,
come
what
have
out
a
did
of
she
your own
say?
time?
Wait,
mouth?
wait,
Can we
wait. What
have
did
a
she say?
time frame?
Do you want to hear it? Yeah, okay. The time frame is you were aware that she was making these racial comments in November and you paneled her until when? Until like February?
Wait,
No,
wait,
sweetie,
wait.
not February.
Not
But you
February?
said
So
when
Definitely
when?
she
not
called
Because
her,
February.
your
when she
boyfriend
called him a
said
monkey, what did Jamie
February.
say?
You said 2 months ago and your boyfriend said February. So how many months ago
It
was
was
it?
in February because I had a drinking problem on TikTok that everybody knew about, and I actually
Wonderful.
let TikTok go for about two
Okay.
months.
So in November, you said this.
But you know, they're over here saying that they have screenshots of you saying the N word, and it's like I don't care. And I literally
So she said, they're over here saying that you have screenshots or that they have
yeah.
screenshots of you saying the N word, and like, I don't care.
Yeah, sweetie, did you get the
And
full
that's,
clip? Did
yeah,
you
that's
get
in
where
response.
Aiko came in and everyone came in? You didn't. That's the problem with you bitches. You get what you want to get. You tape what you want to tape, but I don't need you to play recordings,
Is that
girl.
ever okay? If I did that, would
Well,
that ever be
7:30
okay?
was there. 7:30. You remember there when that girl was like, I heard Jamie said the N word on live. And I was like, yeah, baby, you're late to the party. That was 4 months ago.
Yeah, I was
And I
there.
was like, but I said, but just because the fact that you're
Wait,
here, you're addressing it, and I haven't been addressed about it, I'll apologize to you. And every other black person that was offended by it, if you're in the live or whatever,
She did
you know,
apologize.
and I did. But to you, Spooky,
wait,
it
what are
has
you
done. I don't give a
apologizing
fuck about your
for?
skin color. Hold on. I don't give a fuck about your skin color or what you and Courtney have been through because you met her in person.
Hmm?
I blocked
I never met
Courtney.
her in person.
You just text my man saying that you met her 2 years ago in person.
I never said that I met her 2 years ago in person. She's saying that she met me in person. She's trying to say that I SA'd her, dude. She
Let me
said
pull
that
this
I
screen.
threatened. Hold on. She's saying that I threatened to SA her in Coco's live, and Coco went and said that that was all bull.
Are we thinking about the same Courtney?
Yes, racist Courtney Tina.
Wait, the one that always has a Britney Spears profile
Yes,
picture?
that one.
Oh God, she's fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying you still hang out with her or anything like that. Like I'm proud of you if you don't.
So you're mad at Jamie because she allowed Courtney up in her live?
Yeah, and then today, whenever I was called
Give me
performative
big
for,
screen, please, girl.
I got you.
oh,
What does that say right there? The first sentence.
I met Courtney on TikTok about 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
but this is the thing, girl. Whenever it comes to wanting to address a problem, please speak 100% back. Because you just said, I never said I met her. And there it
Yeah,
is.
you said like hung out with her in like real life. That never happened.
Anyways, girl, yes, the whole thing with
Wait,
Courtney.
put
Courtney
that
has
screenshot
been
back up again, if you
Wait,
don't
okay.
is
mind.
that
Right,
yeah?
bring that back up. Let me see.
Let me read it. I met Courtney probably 2 years ago. I have a live recording of Courtney doing a call out on me. And that's when you met Courtney, right? Spooky?
She did this call out live on me around November of 2024, and I met her before that for sure. Like
Like on
we
TikTok or in real life?
not real life. I've never met her in real life. We live in completely different states. She doesn't even know where
So,
I live. She doesn't even know my real name.
so on TikTok.
Yeah. And on TikTok in that live recording, with Jamie up on the panel, she was saying that, oh, if I knew Spooky's real name or where she lived, I swear to God.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, so that's also proof that we've never met, like IRL. But
That's not proof, but
what?
sweetheart, back in that day, sweetie, I had a drinking problem and other problems, girl. Your problems were not my problems. I was there for the key. I
Weird. I
can
don't.
admit that.
My addiction is
7:30
what
has
made
been on
me
my panels
excused.
even when I had my bottle, when I have everything there, and I still don't act as much as I acted a fool last year.
Okay,
You
well,
you
I
guys will never
I
see that side of Jamie
congratulate you
ever
for that.
again.
I do congratulate you for that. I'm proud of you for that.
Well,
Okay.
thank you. And I just want you to know you are the only person that will talk to me about Courtney. This is the fourth time that I'm addressing you. Not like this, but it has to stop it. Courtney is blocked on all the accounts that I can find her on.
Do,
She got removed from TikTok.
okay.
She was on a live recently that I was on. I didn't even say nothing. He was like, "Hi, Jamie," and I just stayed quiet. And then Forbidden showed up, and I was like, "Okay, I'm leaving now because this
Oh
fat bitch
god.
is in here."
Oh god.
You
Wait,
know,
tell me Forbidden and Courtney aren't hanging out. Oh god. Tell me that's not a
I mean,
thing.
people do these things for clout. I don't add racist people or people who are going to talk about, you know, women being men. I don't do that for clout. I don't. Y'all see me when I go live. Y'all don't ever see me get no fucking galaxies or whales or lions. Like, bitch, I'm on there because this is my fun time. This is fun to me. It's better than who I used to be
Wait,
on the
hold on.
street.
I must be lost on something. Spooky, I thought you said that Jamie said the N word and said that she doesn't care. Are you
No,
When
no,
did
saying
no,
she
no,
that?
say
no, no.
that?
No, I never said that.
I know. That's why I was asking to clarify because now I'm getting that.
I've never heard Jamie directly say anything racist. I've just heard Jamie excuse other people being racist, okay? I need to clarify that.
I mean, to be
No, your
And that
version
was
of
old, and
excuse.
I haven't heard
It's
that.
old. But
Yeah,
sweetie, your version of excusing it is because I said I don't care if she called your boyfriend a monkey.
yeah. Is that
That's your
not
version of excusing
the
someone being racist.
does anyone else think that that's excusing
I mean, that was
racism?
back then, and you had stated yourself that you know Courtney, that y'all were
Well, in all
friends.
honesty, when I was on
We
your
were never
panel,
friends.
Jamie,
The
hold
first time
on,
I ever
and on Jamie, when I was on your panels, I did hear you excuse a little bit of racism. I have heard you do that.
But that
To
was
be honest, I feel
when
like
with Courtney in
Jamie,
the panel.
No, not Courtney. No, not Courtney.
Well, then who? You gotta,
um,
because I remember
No, when
everything,
it
girl.
came,
I
I don't remember the name of the person that was up there. But I've heard you excuse the N word. I've heard you excuse it as, oh yeah, no, it's not really that big of a problem. But girl, but yeah, yeah.
well,
No,
you
it is
can
a
grow from
problem.
this. I believe in you.
'Cause
You can grow.
I honestly feel like more context is needed though, just for the fact that like, if she wasn't cool with Courtney at the time, and you're like, yeah, Courtney said the N word, why would it matter to her? Like, of course she knows that she shouldn't have said it,
Well,
but
yeah.
like, if I'm told some random bitch is racist, it's like, does that really have anything to do with me if they're not like
right.
literally in
Jamie
my
was like
proximity?
And
paneling
sweetie,
with her. Jamie was up
Oh,
on
you were like
Courtney's
friends
live
with this
stream.
no,
girl?
that was you're talking about when Barbie and Zavia are two black trans women, and they wanted. I was done with Courtney at that time, but they wanted to ask Courtney why is she racist. So Barbie's my sister. Like Barbie, she's mine. She had Courtney. They were talking. Courtney said she's in Racist Anonymous. Me
Here,
being a blonde, I honestly thought that was a real thing, so I was proud
just
of
real quick.
her.
This helps Jamie also. Hold on.
Okay, because
No, the Courtney
I
is
don't have
hella
any
racist.
proof.
When we really
I don't
sit
have
down
any
and
proof
talk about
since
it,
this date. But
Courtney
this
is very racist when it
yeah,
comes down to it.
Courtney edited this fucking picture of me and then hosted a live about me, and then Jamie like paneled on the live. But yeah, this
Let
was
me
in
see.
November.
Okay, yeah,
Hold on.
that was girl. I honestly, were you
hold on, I'm making you big
hung?
screen real quick.
Oh shit.
I thought you were cummed on. What is that?
What? Yeah, she took a picture of me and then like face tuned it. I have like the OG picture. It's on my
Oh,
TikTok.
I thought that was like a dirty picture. That's why I didn't care about it. I thought I
Yeah.
thought you were telling me right now that that's you
But yeah,
getting
that was
hung.
in November, so I'm not lying about that. I haven't seen you panel with her in like since then because
Hmm.
I have this woman blocked everywhere. But yeah.
So is this whole thing about that somebody spoke bad about you on TikTok and then somebody else went on their panel that spoke bad about you and you mad at that person too for going on their panel? Like what's happening here?
I
I
think
think
it
she's
was
mad at Jamie for paneling a racist.
Yeah, I
yeah,
think that's what she's mad
that
about.
was my issue, but if that's no
And it's
longer
not so much a
happening,
racist. It's about Courtney editing your pictures, and
no, it was
there's
I
no
don't care
way.
if she I really don't care if she edits my pictures. It was basically her calling my boyfriend the hard R and a monkey. So
I can understand that though, to be honest. Like, if you're in proximity to a racist and okay with them being racist, that's like,
yeah, I would label anyone who is okay with that a racist, you know. So I'm glad that you got away from that. I don't want you to be around people like that because I don't want to have that idea of you. And I did have that idea of you before today, you know.
Yeah.
Can I ask a
We can
question?
change.
Well, I still don't fuck with Katie.
Do you guys believe that white people are inherently racist?
Yeah, and we have to
this
unlearn that shit.
conversation.
Yes.
We have to learn how to
I
unlearn
do.
that shit.
Yes, I do. Yep.
Are you white, Spooky?
Yeah, and I had to unlearn that shit.
Yeah, I think white people are inherently racist.
I had to
That's
talk to
what
my
they're
mom.
learned. They learn that.
Yeah, exactly. I
But
had to
they
call
can-
my
they
I had to
can
talk to my
work
mom
on it.
about why she can't say the N-word the other day, and then she tried to tokenize black people, and I had to teach her what tokenization is, and she still wouldn't listen.
But what's irritating about people who deny that fact is the fact that even us black people have to dismantle internalized racism, colorism, sexism, the things that we are indoctrinated with from birth too. And that the same work we do is the same work white people have to do too. But
Yeah.
they deny it, whereas